Mother Nature left me a gift last night. Look at the snow on the ground. Now, Mom and I got up really early. She has generously offered to drive me, but you can see the roads are completely snow covered here. I mean, they are covered. And it's actually kind of dangerous to drive in a vehicle that doesn't have all-wheel drive. So I'm gonna get my car, and then we're gonna drive to the airport in my car, which has all-wheel drive. So the Black Pearl is doing perfectly in the snow. I'm really impressed with the all-wheel drive. It's worked perfectly. Mom, thank you for switching up with me really quick. So we were able to go to the airport now. I'll hand the Black Pearl over to Mom. She's a great driver, so it'll be no problem. We're still on our way. Thank you. There's Mom driving the Black Pearl. It's in the snow. Due to the snow, I'm running a little bit behind schedule, so only 20 minutes before they start boarding. This is gonna be quick. One of the fastest security screenings of all time. Thank you very much, TSA. Now I'm off to gate C11. Just in time, we're about to start boarding, but look at the gift Mother Nature left for me. It's treacherous with driving, but it's nice to look at. So cold in the jet bridge, but here we go. We're getting de-iced now so we can take off. Almost there. I can already tell it's more crowded for this time of year, but I am so glad to be here. For some adventures, you know, it hits me early on. This one, it didn't really hit me until I got here in the airport. Now it's just like, it's wave after wave of Disney. On those waves of Disney. I know I've been to Walt Disney World many, many times, I know it, but when you're actually here, when you can be like, I am here 100%, it's a unique feeling. It's magical. Look at this, the new Starbucks is open. Take a look at the tree in the airport right here, and we're here at the airport. Let's take a look inside. Home sweet home. Look at some of this Coco merchandise right here. This is so cool. I could walk around this store forever, but I'm going to head my way to Magical Express and head off to Walt Disney World. All right, Goofy, I'll see you real soon, and take a look at this. I already made my first pin trade, starting off the trip with some magic. There's the Disney Cruise Line sign. I will be there for my next Disney adventure. It's just, I love the double countdown, love it so much. Let's head off for a New Year's Disney adventure. I'm so glad to be here.
How you doing?
Pop Century, Lane 7, let's do it. I literally didn't even stop. I didn't even stop, we're still moving. Yes, 43, thank you so much. There we go, hey!
We are in Walt Disney World.
We're having a good time.
Having a good time while you in the cold.
There you go.
Happy New Year.
I love it. See, everyone's having a good time. Okay, I'm in my seat on Disney's Magical Express. Let's go have an adventure. Off we go. Welcome home. The bridge keeps progressing every time I see it. Just longer and longer and more of it. It's part of the gondola, it's some kind of bridge in progress. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Home sweet home back at Pop Century. Officially made it home. I'm loving it. Now, I've already done online check-in, but I want to make sure I'm going to ask for a new room again, and then we're going to be on our way to the Magic Kingdom. Given the length of that line right there, I actually think I'm going to skip check-in because I've already done online check-in. I'm just going to head off, drop my bags off, and then head on to the parks. Nicholas is here. He's excited. Yeah. Happy New Year. Let's do it. Welcome back to Pop Century. I'm so glad to be starting off the adventure with you again. I'm so glad to be here. There's a Magic Kingdom bus, but I'm not running because the line right there is very long. I think a lot of people have the same idea I do. Go to the Magic Kingdom for the day before New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Eve will be at Epcot. I can't wait, let's do it. Wearing a long sleeve shirt and long pants at Disney, for me, it kind of feels weird, but it's December. It's almost, I almost said January. So I got a jacket too, so I am ready to go. For a little bit cooler tonight. Usually gets colder at night. Right through the trees there, you can see pieces of Galaxy's Edge coming to life. And then Toy Story, oh there, you can see the track, can you see that? Slinky Dog's track right there, Slinky Dog roller coaster. Wow, 2 new lands. One's coming in May of this year, 2018, and one is coming in 2019. It's gonna be really cool. Oh, it feels so good to be home. Now it is crowded. It is by far very crowded. I can tell just looking up ahead there and looking at the monorail on the buses, everything's crowded. But that's okay, that's the opportunity. You know, I get to come to Disney World very frequently. So it's okay, you know, if I spend more time just sitting back and relaxing, that is not a bad thing. So I'm really happy to be here. Cannot wait to bring in the new year both tonight and tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Back in the Magic Kingdom. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Now it is crowded, no doubt about it, but I'm overjoyed to be here. Now I'm gonna actually try and go get some lunch, somewhere relatively new. Oh, this feeling. Okay, Christmas tree right on my left and Cinderella Castle. Now if you're like me and usually you don't go to Disney World during the crowded times of year, this may surprise you, even just midday. It's around, I don't know what time it is, it's noonish. There's a ton of people just standing around taking pictures. You gotta go into it knowing about these crowds. That's why I'm telling you about it. it, because you got to know about it before you come to Disney World during a super busy time of year. Remember when I had Disney World to myself that one day when the hurricane was coming and there was no one around? This is very different. I've got to say, I'm just really happy to be in here. They're going to close the park at this rate in no time. This is a 10 out of 10, like getting close to 11 out of 10. See, the cast members are already out directing traffic, telling us to stay on the right-hand side when we're walking to prevent any traffic jams. I'm tempted by Cosmic Ray, but I think I want to try something a little bit different today. Stand by for the Mad Tea Party, 30 minutes. Now I'm thinking about Friar's Nook. I haven't been to Friar's Nook in a long time. That might be my lunch spot. Looked at Pinocchio Village House, it looks good, but I think Friar's Nook, it's been too long. I want to give it another try. The trouble with going this time of year, finding a place to sit down and eat. I think I'm going to do the macaroni and cheese topped with the breadcrumbs. That looks delicious. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You too. Happy New Year. This is where I'm having lunch right here, just because it's so crowded. There are no seats anywhere. This is what extreme crowds look like at Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom. Already having a magical time though. Here's my mac and cheese from the Friar's Nook. Let's give it a try together. Bon appetit. Super, super good. Hits the spot. Okay, now I'm just walking around Magic Kingdom and I'm near a Small World, and take a look at these crowds. I mean, there's a lot of people here. Oh wow, this is the line for Small World. That's funny. Well, I'm glad I did not go for the Columbia Harbor House, because the line goes all the way back there. That's something I haven't done in a long time. But before I take a ride on the Liberty Bell, I'm heading into the Frontier Trading Post, look for some New Year's celebratory pins as giveaways for the future. You know I'm always thinking of you. So they've got all sorts of 2018 pins and merchandise already, but the New Year's items don't come out till tomorrow, so I'll have to look again tomorrow. Now I'm going to take a ride on the Liberty Bell, and then I think I'm actually going to try Stitch's Great Escape, because it's supposed to be closing like this weekend or maybe next weekend. I don't know when, but very, very soon. So I want to try and get one last ride on it to say farewell to you. You know it wasn't my favorite, but still want to be able to say a proper farewell. Okay, it takes off in the hour and a half hour, so I'm going to get some more pictures. Oh, that's so cool. Now, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is over this year, but you'll see some of these items are kind of on like a sales section, so you can get some of these at a lower amount. So they're usually, I think, 60, and it's 25 now, so it's a pretty good deal. Off to the Liberty Bell. Here she comes. Now, I've spoken about beating the crowds at Walt Disney World many times, so you can see how they're very crowded, but here on the Liberty Bell, very few people around. It's a great way to see Disney and not be in the midst of the crowd. You can see all the friends down there waving at us. You want a good picture of Big Thunder Mountain, Liberty Bell. That's a pretty good view. Look at the Indian tribe right here. Howling Dog Bend, and sure enough, the Haunted Mansion. They were waving back. That was a fantastic trip, and now we're back. I'm glad we came when we did, because take a look right in there. They're actually setting up for some kind of party. It's one of the parties for this time of year, this New Year celebration, so glad we rode it when we did. Having moments like this where there are very few crowds, it's getting rare. It's super rare this time of year. All smiles walking into Tomorrowland. Look at that line for Stitch's Great Escape. It's gotta be the last weekend. It says 20 minutes. I don't know if I believe that, but I do want to do it one last time, so I'm gonna get in line right now. Gotta get to that line, that sign right there. It says Stitch's Great Escape. I'm trying to get through here. Okay, I was told it was more of a 40-minute wait, but I'm going to still do it because I want to get one more ride in. Stitch's Great Escape for the very last time. I'm not sure if it's the number of people who are trying to connect to the towers, but my cell phone has basically no connection. Now the line for Stitch's Great Escape has gone all the way around the building, but we're making our way inside for the final time. Now I can't record while I'm in there, so I'll tell you all about it afterwards, but I'm saying my final farewell to Stitch's Great Escape. You know, it's something to remember and think back on, but I don't think I'll miss it that much. The time is now 2:40. I've got exactly 50 minutes before the parade, so I'm going to go get a spot now. Look at those crowds. You can see it's already starting to get a little bit crowded, so I'm right on time. I'm going to give you a look 48 minutes before the parade begins. You can see there's a pretty significant number of people here, more than you would expect, but it's that time of year, you just gotta wait a little while for the things you really want to see. I'm just standing here waiting for Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade. I cannot get internet. I don't know what it is. I checked, I called my family, they all have internet, so I have a feeling, this is just my feeling, it's the cell towers are all being taxed by everyone around here, and so I can't get any connection at all to post anything. It's kind of shocking. A lot of folks around trying to see this parade. Love this parade. Anna and Elsa being pulled right here.
I should put some bells on my cake. Ooh, and maybe some extra ornaments in your hair.
Love the gingerbread men. personal favorite. There's Santa.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That was fantastic. How spectacular is it to see that parade, which is usually for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, on the day before New Year's Eve. I love it. I can't get any kind of signal, so I'm not really on my phone at all. I did a very quick post on Facebook and Twitter to make sure that everybody knows what's going on and not just like abandoning everyone. You know, everyone was like, oh, it's disconnection time, go have fun, share it with us later. And to me, you know, love the generosity of our community, always thinking of each other. That's my favorite part about the Disney family. Now it's time for Space Mountain. And yes, I have a fast pass. There's Mike Wazowski up there. 1:30 in the morning, that should be no problem with me. 210-minute standby line. Luckily, I have a fast pass. Thank you very much. I don't think I've ever waited for Space Mountain for 210 minutes before. That was less than 5 minutes. That was super fast. Off we go. That is definitely the way to continue our adventure. That was fantastic. Finally, I finally caught I Can.
Oh, sorry. Indigestion. Right? I took some from my database as well.
Just met I Can in Tomorrowland. Mission accomplished. Now I'm headed toward Jungle Cruise, but I might stop at Starbucks. Thanks to your kindness with Starbucks gift cards, I could definitely use one. I have this funny feeling like most of the people who are here now are going to be staying all the way through till close to midnight. Now I just spoke to a senior cast member who told me that there are fireworks at 6:50 and 11:50 tonight. I don't know if those are the same fireworks. I don't think they are. I think the 11:50 ones are the special ones and 6:50 are the standard fireworks. Oh my goodness, that's the line for Starbucks all the way out the door. That's one of the rare times where I will walk away from Starbucks just because that line is enormous. I have not seen crowds like this since I was here for Christmas Day a couple of years ago. Can't remember what's going on back here. I think I read about it, but I cannot remember what's going on back here. I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be fantastic. When Starbucks fails, Dole Whip succeeds. Take a look at this line. There's 3 rows and go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, all just to get a Dole Whip. All worth it. Today's Pineapple Dole Whip is thanks to Shari and Brian. Shari and Brian, I really appreciate it. The world famous Jingle Cruise. Stepping on board the Yule Log Lolly.
Inside the boat, parents. Inspiration falls. The longer you stare at it, the more it inspires you to go deeper into the jungle. That is, yeah. All wrapped up with a boa on top, just like a present. Isn't that nice? Wonder of the world, the backside of water.
Backside of water.
You will always come out ahead.
The Jingle Cruise, never-ending fun. Okay, now I'm gonna head back to Cinderella Castle and try and catch a Frozen Holiday Wish before my next Fast Pass. Wow, would you look at these crowds? And it's not even 6 o'clock yet. Thought I knew crowds. I did not know crowds before today. Okay, I figured out what's happening. The 6:30 fireworks are the exact same as the ones that are happening at 11:50. I definitely want to see these because that way I don't have to stay so late in the Magic Kingdom and I can avoid some of these crowds, see the fireworks that I want to see, and then do some resort hopping, which I think would be spectacular today just because of this. So I found a spot, one spot here, which is going to give me a really good view of Cinderella Castle for the fireworks. It's going to be spectacular. I wish I could live stream, but there's no way. My internet is not working at all. I think it's the fact that everyone here is trying to connect at the moment. So my internet's not working, but I get to share it in the vlog, which I am delighted about. I can't wait to see it. Woo! Proposal. Now the big question I'm thinking about, do I stay for the 11:50 fireworks? I really want to. I'd like to. I feel like it'd be far less crowded, but at the same time I want to get enough sleep for the rest of the adventure and tomorrow. Probably won't, but I'll see how I feel after the fireworks. I see friends back there. They got a good spot right there. Frozen Holiday Wish starts in 5 minutes. Take a look at those crowds. A lot of people. It's a Frozen Holiday Wish starting now. That was a great way to start it. Take a look at these crowds. 20 minutes to go now. Moments away before the fireworks show begins. I Hear the music going down. That could only mean one thing is about to happen. Ah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, under the sea.
Okay then, here we go!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Wow, look at this! Look at that! Wow! Unbelievable. The whole sky was lit up. It was unbelievable. That was incredible. I mean, really incredible to see it all happen at the same time. It was all perfectly in sync. You see the numbers. The numbers were in the sky and they were counting down to the major fireworks were all around us. It was amazing, beyond amazing. Brianna and Sierra, what did you think of this show?
Oh my god, it was amazing!
A lot of people loved it. It's 6:45 now. I'm probably going to spend some more time in the Magic Kingdom, browsing around, having a good time. But I'm likely not going to stay until 11:50. I think that's probably smarter for me to go back to the resort, get situated, go to sleep, and get a full night's sleep for tomorrow, where I'm really going to count it down at Epcot. The longest Fast Pass I've ever experienced for Buzz Lightyear. I'm all the way back here. It's all the way up there. Let's see if I've still got it. So close, so close. I have other opportunities to get it in the future, but it's tough, as you can see. Now I'm thinking about dinner and I'm not sure what to get. I'm kind of debating, should it be corn dogs or maybe I should try and find something else. I don't know, but I'm feeling a little bit hungry, and then maybe I'll do a little resort hopping. Happy New Year, Magic Kingdom! So I've decided I am going to say goodnight to the most crowded day ever at the Magic Kingdom, but it was still magical, absolutely magical. Those fireworks were incredible. Look, it's snowing at the Magic Kingdom. Do you see this? It's snowing at Magic Kingdom. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got my PhotoPass picture with the trees, saw the snow coming down. It's still coming down. And now I'm headed to the Polynesian for a little bit of dinner. Time is only 7:30, so I've got the whole night ahead of me for some resort hopping fun and dinner and maybe even the water pageant. I didn't make it. I need a PhotoPass picture here. Unless, of course, I want to go to Geyser Point at Wilderness Lodge. That sounds pretty good. See what happens when you're by yourself. You just sudden change. Just like that. That's how fast it happens. Where you just, you know, I just got this inkling for Geyser Point. And now I'm really excited about it. Now I'm really excited about it. Okay, yum, Geyser Point. This is what happens when we go on trips together. Just all of a sudden, be like, oh, you know, Kona sounds great or Captain Cook sounds great, but Geyser Point and Wilderness Lodge sounds even better right now. I'm not saying it is better, I'm just saying it sounds even better right in this moment to me. I hope you can see those lights. It looks like you can in the video. The lights right there over the Magic Kingdom. Love it. Geyser Point just called me home. This is the way. I'm telling you, this is the way to experience Disney. I'm at Geyser Point. Got my bison burger right here, basically all by myself out here. It's a little bit cooler, but I'm from the Washington, D.C. area, so for me, this is nothing. Thank you, Lynette, for this wonderful meal. I used your gift card for it. I really, really appreciate it. Bon appetit.
So glad I picked Geyser Point. So good.
No place quite like it. Now, I definitely could stay up. I could make it until 11:50 for those New Year's fireworks, the second round. It would be magical. I know it would. But another part of my brain is saying to myself, Michael, you've got a full day tomorrow from open to close, like past midnight tomorrow for Epcot. Are you sure you want to be doing that? And I feel like that's probably, it's smarter if I can get to sleep a little bit earlier So that's my plan. I'm gonna go to bed a little earlier so I can have a full day of magic tomorrow. I just have to say though, those fireworks, the Magic Kingdom for New Year's, I mean, spectacular, spectacular, loved them. Now a question that I thought of right away, were these my favorite fireworks of all time? They were close, but I love, you know, Americana items, you know, very patriotic. I thought the 4th of July was better. That's just my opinion. I thought it was better, more that music, that, you know, the patriotic music. So for me, 4th of July wins, but that doesn't mean that this isn't great. It is fantastic, but it's not my favorite. You know me, you know how difficult this is for me to walk away when I am perfectly wide awake from the Magic Kingdom, but I'm doing it. I'm walking away because I'm being smart and thinking about tomorrow. In this moment, I am thinking about if I lived in the area. If I lived in the area, I could come and go as I please, no problem. You know, there's always more time. You're never pushed for time. You never, you know, oh wait, should I stay because I won't get another opportunity? You don't have those questions because you're here, you know, and so I have been thinking about it. I have, you know, I've thought about it a lot. It's just, there are a lot of factors for me. As you know, with family and everything else, there's a lot of factors that I have to think about, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds? And back at Pop Century. I am back in the 50s building this time. I know many friends have suggested, Michael, you gotta stay at other resorts, but if I get to go more frequently by staying at Pop Century or another value resort, that's what I'm gonna do. And that, you know, staying at a Pop Century or another value gives me the opportunity to come more frequently. This is not a renovated room, so that's okay. I've been in a renovated room already. This is not one. That's okay. Probably next time. And with that, I'm going to go to sleep early tonight so I can get up very early for another magical day tomorrow. It is New Year's Eve. It is going to be a truly spectacular experience. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. Until next time, have a magical day.